Mr. Forrest. Mr. Forrest is almost in the house. He is right at the front door. What a great way to start out another week with the antlers, having Mr. Forrest come up this close. That's my Blackstone out there. He's just right behind that. Look at him through another window here in a second, but what a great way to start the week out. Is that special or is that special? He's so close here. I just changed windows is all I did, but he is so close. We start this week's antlers out by seeing just an absolute magnificent specimen of a buck. Gonna have a lot of tines. They're tall, they're wide, and they're big around. A lot of mass to them. The deer is just an incredibly beautiful deer. 4 years old, just a beauty, just absolutely a beauty. He's looking at me through the window here. I'm just simply looking through a window in what we call the kids' playroom here, near the kitchen. It's actually an old living room when the house was much smaller. But now it's a kids' playroom, a lot of toys, so the little kids can come down and play and do whatever they want. Got a television in it, they can have their own television. But it's just absolutely a gorgeous buck right there. He just about came in the house. Lucy would come in the house. She'd come in the house every chance to get. We had to close the dog door because Lucy would come through the dog door. That's Buddy on down there. He's walked through here already. I missed videoing him. Yep. Pretty neat. Hello, Forrest. Hello, Forrest. What are you doing, big boy? What are you doing, pretty boy? What are you doing? You come up here and eat off the porch? Huh? You want to come up here and eat off the deck? I'd love some carrots, boss. I'd love some carrots. I'd love some carrots. I'm busy right now. Yeah. I might bring you some carrots after a bit. You sure are a pretty boy. You sure are a pretty boy. Such a big boy. Your antlers are still growing. Still getting longer. Splitting out. Got a little three bunch or 4 bunch up there on the top. You're pretty special. You are a pretty special boy. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. What a deer. Walking around here in the yard like Prince Charming. Prince is bigger than you. I don't want you to be fighting with him through the fence and breaking off his horns. No, sir. Do not want that to happen. What's happening out the feeder? What's happening out the feeder this morning? All your buddies are out there, huh? All your buddies out there. Yeah. That's a lot of racks right there. Lots of racks right there. My goodness. I guess that's 4 of them right there. I don't know, maybe that's a doe that TC's preening around on there. Yeah, I think it's a big old doe. Oh yeah, that's a good girl. She's not big compared to, look at this difference in size between TC and that doe. That's awesome. They clean up on each other though, they do that. They certainly do. Yeah, I'll take care of you, baby. I will take care of you, baby. Yep. And he'll take care of you in more ways than one. Be careful, girl. Not thinking about that right now. Not thinking about that at all. You look at this. Benelli and I just came home. Chris stayed at Sherry's this week. Got a little wind out here. May get some static. Don't you look at this. Little buddy was at the feeder. And I think your little buddy's gaining some weight. I think he's looking a little bit better. He's slick and beautiful. And he's got injured back there when he was a baby. And but I think he's gaining some weight. Don't you think he's gaining some weight? Look at him there. He's getting a little better, but look at Benelli sitting right here. I mean, this deer is 10 feet away. 10 feet, not 10 yards, 10 feet away. and he walked right over here to me. Apache said he got Buddy to take some carrots out of his hand the other day, and this is probably what Buddy's thinking. Maybe Jimmy, I know he brings carrots too. We just got home. We went to birthday party weekend. It's Sunday evening. We left Chris over at the ranch because I've got a really busy, I'm over with Sherry's, not at the ranch, and so just Spinelli and I this week. And we got a big week with the folks from this SG&TM coming in. Folks from SG&TM are coming in this week and kind of helping us, showing us how to apply humus soil to our land and some various projects we're going to have going on with that over the next few months. And just sustainable green team, amazing company and amazing product. And if it just does half of what they say it will do, and it's a product that's not a new product, it's new to America, but it's tried and tested, you know, several countries all over the world. And they'll be here this week. So I left Chris there with Sherry's because Miranda's been sick and been in the hospital. She's out of the hospital now and doing better, but it may be a week or so before she's able to come back and help me with Chris a little bit. And so I had a really busy week scheduled. But isn't this something where little buddy comes up here and look at that? You know, this is his second horns, and you can look at that beautiful rack he's got going there. It's absolutely fantastic. And he's sitting there saying, Jimmy, you're talking, I want carrots. I want you to look at Mr. Forrest. You think we don't have him spoiled. Apache's as bad as I am. In fact, I think Apache's worse. There's Red Tag there. She brings her little babies around sometimes, but sometimes she doesn't. Unless we may have two red tags and one has two babies and one doesn't. Everybody's around pretty close. Even the wild deer hanging in there close. Those wild does down there coming up pretty close. TC right up here. And Apache's giving Forrest a big old bag. Little buddy appears to be gaining a little weight, I think, all the time, but then the next time I look at him, I think he hasn't, so I don't really know. What do you think, Apache?
I think it's the same.
He's healthy.
Yeah, healthy.
He's just skinny, that's all. Maybe he's like you and me, huh? Just skinny? Yeah. He's got beautiful set of antlers on him, though. Good close-up look at those antlers right there. He's just a beauty. Man, I think about little Whitey, what he might have looked like this year. It sure was a shame to lose that deer. But that's part of it when you turn them loose in the wild. Some of them leave, don't ever find their way home. Some of them fall prey to predators. Look how many points TC's got. He's got a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, at least 7 on that side. Yes, sir, I'm talking about you. Probably that many on the other side. Yeah. Mr. Forrest is a solid 10-point or bigger. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Did the elk got in there anymore?
No.
No one strap's keeping them out, isn't it? Yeah. All right, guys and girls, y'all enjoy. Y'all enjoy. Yes, sir. They say, we will, boss. We've been waiting all morning for this. They've been laying around in a prayer circle praying for South Fresh deer food. Their prayers are answered. The sun hasn't quite made it over the hill this morning. The sun is not up yet, but it's daylight. But when you look down to the water's edge, you see deer just about everywhere. It's quite a sight down there. Something on the edge of that lake between the yard and the water, which that little strip right there, something they really enjoy down there. They're not down there just drinking water. In fact, they're not drinking water right now at all. Those big giant bucks right there are grazing, feeding on something right between the yards. I don't think that's Bermuda, unless it's some tall Bermuda they're feeding on. The size of those racks, will you? And look at that, look at that, look at that. Is that awesome or is that awesome? But that's a nice little bunch of bucks right there. And they're all feeding on about the same stuff. You know, some of them gonna wait out there and get them a little drink of water. But, well, it's out there eating. Must be something really, really good right in that area. It might just be tall Bermuda down there. It's down there too close to the water where we can't mow it without getting the mower stuck. There's deer kind of scattered all through that little area right there. So it's pretty wild. Pretty cool too. That's maybe a big old doe right there. Yeah, a big old doe right there. Look how fat she is. Golly. I guess that. Get a little drink of water this morning as well. Before the sun gets over the mountain. The deer is definitely on the feed. That is so cool.